great when we need our internet. And with these unprecedented times, we might be at home and we might need the internet. So, what we're going to use to build this system. I'm just going to show you the main parts that we're going to use for today. So, we're going to use a pure sine wave inverter, like this one. If you have another one lying around, you can use it. It will work exactly the same. We're going to use this Omron power supply, turn the voltage up a little bit, to use to trickle charge the batteries. Then we're going to use this rail to hold the Omron power supply and to add more equipment in the future if needed. So, the system we are building is pretty much a UPS, so it will always run no matter what. So now we are in the linen cupboard. So this is where our system is going to be. So the room's quite small, that's why I'm not standing in it right now. And we can't really film while we're mounting all our equipment. But I will definitely try and film while we wire it up. So, on this wood here, our inverter and our charger is going to go here. And then it's just going to connect to our batteries. So once it's connected to our batteries, we will hopefully have a backup power system. Right, so now we're going to do the wiring for our system, and my good friend Keenan is here to help. If you've watched previous videos, you would have seen it. So this footage would have been a whole lot different if the video file hadn't gotten corrupted from the camera. So I'm going to give you a quick tour of the finished version. So here are our two batteries over here, and we've got our inverter, which is a 500 watt pure sine wave inverter. Then we've got our power supply drawing about 2.45 amps to charge up the batteries and to run the system up here. Now this system has changed quite a bit since when we filmed, because we did like a whole redo of the system, because there used to be like a giant UPS there, and that, you know, it was a bit all over the place. So now it looks a lot better. And also I mentioned we might add a few things, and if this power supply got too hot, which it got relatively warm when it charged the batteries, we added a fan that is thermostatically controlled, which is just wired into the 220 volt input of the power supply. And then here's our inverter, and this power supply and the power supply's cables both go up all the way behind there and up to power all of this equipment. And this system will last about, I think, 8 to 9 hours. We did a test run and it works really, really well. And also I apologize for the low light footage of the other clips, because my Filmlight's battery was not as good as it was, but like just yesterday I got it fixed because I made a new battery pack for it. So yeah, this is the finished system. Alright, so this is just a little, like a voiceover, but a video over almost. So the little red light on the inverter, I thought some of you might be curious to why they're not all green. That little light changes to what load it draws. So, as in, when you put a heavier load, it changes to green. But, you know, with the small load that we're drawing of all the networking equipment, it only stays red. So, there's no problems with that light. It just means there's a low load. So, yeah.